All right, the highlights from Wednesday's trading chat session at greatstockpicks.com. I didn't even have Expedia on watch. We watched it the other day when it broke over 22. I told everybody it might have problems with 22 because it based below it for so long and the gap down to that area, and it did. It got through 22 but came back down. Somebody posted today, hey, Expedia is above that recent high. So when I saw that, I switched to fives and try to show you exactly how I called this. Okay, now we know we like it on the daily, right? We know we like where it's gapping up to. And so here's how I view these. I look at this candle here. We know it's got a chance to continue, right? Maybe a short squeeze or whatever, but we know it looks good on the daily. Nice breakout today. I look at this red candle, topping tail, as sellers coming in. And what I want to do is gauge how strong they are, okay, how strong the sellers are. If they push it all the way back down, take out the lows of the day, then sellers are strong again. But so far, and this is what it looked like when I called it, they can only push it down to here. Now you've got a green candle. So my call was if it can, basically the sellers failed to push it back down this time, the breakout's for real. Okay, so I called it over this green candle here with a stop below this green candle. I'll give you the numbers. Called it a long at 22.31. Worst case stop 22.20, 11 cents risk, and grinded higher all day, all the way up to 22.81. 50-cent move in our favor on 11 cents risk. Nice and easy one. And then I got to share this one with you because for one, it was a first thing I did was a blunder. And then I'd like to say I made up for it. Sienna, these are daily candles, was set to gap up above this little base here, okay? So we knew it was going to open here. Really liked where it was opening. I think I started out just using a very narrow time frame and said, you know what, it looked like this. I said, you know what, this is in a narrow range for the first few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and call long if it breaks this high, 24.91. Worst case stop, low of day. Because it's in a narrow enough range, I don't mind going 24.91, 24.76 stop. It's only 15 cents risk. And you have seen, I'm sure in the past, something gap up and just never look back. But in hindsight, I could have played this much smarter, but I did make a second call. And as you can see what happened there, it moved up and then came down. Didn't actually stop out. Then it went to 25. So enough probably to put some money in your pocket, but then it stopped out. And then using a method I teach, gave a verbal, and this is why you won't see it on the results page. I said, I like this over this green candle's high here. These are 2-minute candles. I said, I like Sienna. The terminology I use in chat room is I like Sienna on twos, which means the first break of a previous 2-minute candle's high. I like this pullback, so called it there. Didn't have time to type it out, so didn't make it like an official announcement where the announcement popped up in chat, but the entry, audible, if you will, 24.51, 24.42 stop. No, 24.52, 24.42, so a dime risk. And from 24.52, this thing made it all the way to 26 just about. Very, very big move on a dime risk. So made up for the earlier blunder, but I did tell everybody in chat I'm going to stop trying to get that early gap play and let these things come in and then call them the way we're supposed to. So I kind of had a blunder here, made up for it here. And I know some members, even though it was just an audible and we didn't have the pop-up, I got a message out, Sienna, 61 cents, thank. Another guy, thank you, Mike. Another one stopped out my last quarter of Sienna, plus $1.20. So at least a couple people got some real nice trades in that one. And ironically, I was projecting it and showing it and never got a chance to make the entry myself. So I did not get in Sienna, but some members made some nice money on that one. It certainly worked out well. And that's really all I have from today. If you traded at all today, you know we had another. I think I'm going to attribute it to end of the quarter window dressing. Just a slow grind all day, and then the end of the day we're getting a little bit of a sell-off here. But really a slow grind. Not a lot of great setups the last couple days. So we're still, like I said before, we're getting our entries in the morning, and then either giving them all day to run, selling as we go, or taking profits, scaling out, I should say, as we go, or we're tightening up our stops and taking flats. But not a lot of calls. The afternoons, I'm not even trading during lunch, and then I come back for the afternoons, and I can hardly find anything the last couple days as well. I did late in the day mention NOG, Northern Oil and Gas, if it broke this long base here with a stop right here. That was less than a dime. I think it was 27.14. I'm not positive. Don't have it in front of me right now. Went to 27.45. So a decent little move there too. But anyway, the afternoons are boring. I think that'll change as soon as April gets here. So I'm going to stop babbling. Have a great night. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night with a wrap-up video from tomorrow's calls.